Hey everyone, Bandit here, and welcome back to the channel. Again, we're back in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024 this time. Those who have seen my previous video, we poked a little fun at launch day there with a performance comparison. Wasn't a very great launch day, but things have settled out now. So as promised, here is my hardware comparison between 2020 and 2024. This is not totally technical. I'm not a technical expert in running these videos. This is based on my hardware, which is basically a AMD 5800 X3D and a RTX 4080 Super card. The rest of the specs are in the details below. And I'll go through the different settings. I try to keep it as similar as possible between the two sims. I'll start off with the settings here in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. And then I'll show you the settings in 2024. Basically, it's 4K with a combination of ultra and high settings. So I'll show you the settings, and then I ran the sim through 3 scenes. I kept the scenes as similar as possible. I'll try to keep them synced as much as possible in the video. And basically, the first scene is with the Fenix A320 out of Queenstown, New Zealand. The next scene is with a Longitude out of JFK, and the last scene is a night scene with the DA62 out of Toronto Billy Bishop Airport. They're all bespoke airports in the basic simulator, and they're all same time of day and with a few clouds for weather, just to keep things as similar as possible. The last scene with the DA62 is a night scene out of Toronto. Okay, without further ado, here are the settings for 2020, and I'll just scroll through them. You can kind of pause and see what they are. Again, I try to keep everything as similar as possible to Flight Sim 2024. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining me, and take time, hit that subscribe button and sign up for notifications. You'll see videos like this when I put them out in the future. So I'll go over the 2024 settings, and then we'll get into the comparisons. I'm not going to run any narration through the comparisons, and the sounds, I can only run one sound set, so the sounds are from 2024, but I'm not comparing sounds in the simulator or anything, just to have some background sound for the different scenes. So let's get into it. Here are my settings for 2024, and I tried to keep them as similar as possible. They're not exactly the same settings as 2020, but I'll just scroll down through them here slowly, and you can pause the screen if you want to take a look at them. Again, they're as close as possible to the 2020 settings. Okay, so let's move on and do some flights. So there you have it, the performance comparison between the two simulators. Overall, for my system, I think the performance was equal, if not better, in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. In the last few days, as they've improved the server issues, I've had overall a pretty smooth experience running the sim. Very few, if any, stutters at all, and overall it's pretty smooth. I'm not sure how the performance will be for a lower end graphics card like a 3060 or something. Might have more issues in 2024, but for me it's been a pretty good experience. The only issues I'm having right now are loading the purchase airports. So if I land at an airport that I've purchased in the sim, it takes a while to load the textures in. So if I'm on final approach, the runway textures and whatnot will not appear till I'm halfway down the runway. So Microsoft still got a lot of work to do to improve their server issues, but overall the sim looks pretty good. I'm not going to comment too much about which one looks better. I think for the most part 2024 is looking pretty good, and I think things are only going to improve. It's only the first week. I know it was a rough start, but things are looking better. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, take time, hit that like button, share, subscribe, sign up for notifications, and you'll see videos like this when I put them on in the future. I'm going to try to get a video out on the default Max aircraft and see how that performs in the sim. I've flown it once. It's got a few issues, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's all for now. See you next time on the Bandit Flight Simmer channel. Bandit out.